Thanks for watching my videos through good times and bad. When you've got animals, you've got to carry on, and these animals are just brilliant. Aren't you, Willow? Chewy and Woody. So needs must today. I've just got to get Woody ready for tomorrow, because we're going to go out tomorrow. Just here, just to keep him exercised. He's going for pigeons. You get a few pigeons in this ivy, and Woody knows that. He has been successful with that. So although he would have come back to the garden, and I think he saw a pigeon there. Well, I brought Woody out today to show you what a hawk's like when they're too heavy. I know I can get him back, but I want to show good and bad, and I want you to see the problems you're going to get or could get. So we're going to let Woody go up in the tree, and I'm probably going to have to try and get him straight back, which is going to be hard. So watch this and learn from it. If you're new, don't do it whatever you do, because this is where people lose their hawk, especially a new hawk. Your hawk will struggle, you will struggle to get him back, and a new hawk, well, that's when they get lost. So make sure that you're always on weight, and when he is on weight, write it down in the book, and don't hover too far away from it. But this is a hawk now that's quite heavy and hasn't been flown for a week. Okay, here we go. really not expecting him to be straight down. So I can see from that he's got no interest at the moment. So I don't think I'm going to go too far with him like that. So I'm going to bring him down, and this is how I'm going to do it. So I'm showing him a big pile of chicks here. If he goes off, I'm going to have trouble. Woody! So that was bad, and as I say, I sort of expected that, but that was like what I could do there to get him back was show him a big pile of food, but you'd lose your hawk definitely like that. And if you don't know how to work your telemetry, if that hawk had gone off, I'd have had a terrible job today and I'd have been chasing him everywhere. But I just want to show sort of all aspects of it, really, what it's like. So now I've given him a reduced amount of food to get his weight a little bit better for tomorrow, but I already knew that the weight he was today, it wasn't going to be right. I could tell by his reaction this morning. But like I say, I'm just trying to get going again, and this is a beautiful place to be. Get the dogs out, but I'll carry him around on my fish now. If he continues baiting like that, then I'll pop the hood on. But we'll just have a little wander and see what's about, see if we get any sign of rabbit down here. So Woody is continually baiting, trying to get off. I don't blame him. So I'm going to pop the hood on and he's sitting there now, and stop baiting about, and we can just have a little look, a little walk, and maybe a little chat. Year before last we had quite a nice bit of rabbit down this way, and you get a lot of pheasant when the shooting season starts. This is quite a nice little area to come down in. So as I said, we're in the early part of the season now, and I'd like to think we're going to see a good bit of sport down this way. What I wanted to show on this channel is good and bad, so you can see what happens if your hawk's high. Now I could cut them bits out, but that's the reality of it. I've walked my hawk out, hasn't been out for a week. Not only is it slightly high in weight, today he was quite sort of nervous because I just haven't been doing what I normally do with him, and that's handling daily. So what you just saw there was a hawk that could easily get lost if you're not careful. I tell you now, I wouldn't have lost this hawk. I would have hunted and got him back, whatever happens. And as he's flying through the day, he would have burned off some energy, and eventually he'd have come down for the chick. But he was more interested there about going hunting for big things. So you could see it just showed. So what it does, it shows you that you're not starving a hawk when you're taking their weight down, because it would have come straight down, because it wasn't that much heavier than the ideal flying weight for this hawk. But they've just got that their own minds, and they can take their time, and when they want to come back to you, they will, and if they don't want to, they won't. But a lot of it is manning and repetition and the hawk being comfortable. But just in that week of not flying Woody regularly, and him having that routine of out the mews, way, hunt, even though we hadn't been catching anything, it's enough to make a hawk comfortable. So he's just not in the comfortable zone at the moment. But he will be. We'll keep doing this now and try and get back into it. So thank you for all them lovely comments on the last week's video. Really uplifting. During some difficult times, and well, yes, I can just say that it really does. I can say it really has helped to know that there's decent people about and caring people. So just now I'm just having a little bit of peace. Beautiful place. So they vary so much in their attitudes. The biggest advice I can give, if you've just got your new hawk and you're getting into it, make sure you've got telemetry on, you've got plenty of time, you know how to work your gear, the tracking gear. That's so important. You're in an area where you know where he could go and that it's all accessible. You know you can drive to where you need to go if you need to drive, but don't get in that situation in the first place, because it would be so daft to do what I've just done when the records show that he's too high today. The records show he's probably 3/4 of an ounce heavy, which is not a lot, but it's enough to make a hawk decide to self hunt and just clear off. he would come back, but it would be after a good hour or two of self hunting and you chasing your hawk. So here's a little clip from before when the hawk's on wait, and you'll see the difference. So before I go, check out Falconry channel, Dave Sharp. The falconers gathering. I know there's a few people interested in it, or even not going on this channel, and that went. And I'm so pleased it was a success, and I mean that. It's just a brilliant thing to know. I didn't go, but I've had the pleasure of looking at all the pictures and on Facebook, and I know there's going to be some sort of video on Dave's channel, the Falconry channel, or Falconry. I'm so looking forward to that. So if you've been watching this channel and you didn't go, I was going to do some filming, but obviously I didn't. But hopefully Dave has some great footage on there of it, and there's plenty on, the Facebook Falconers Gathering as well. Great pictures and bits of video. So for now, I love and leave you, and see you hopefully next week, and a few more adventures that have been successful.